People who pretended to be animals. Here we go.
These people pretended to be animals. From 2019, this was Finland's 8th annual Hobby Horse Championships.
Finland. Thank God for once it's not a bunch of Americans. It's always Americans. Thank God it's not Americans. Thank God. So these are Finnish people that pretend to be horses?
400 riders competed against each other on toy horses, inspired by actual equestrian sports.
Okay.
The competition showcased traditional events like show jumping and dressing.
Oh my God.
In 2017, Hannah Benton.
So it's like horse riding, but for poor people. It's for people that can't afford horses. And by the way, I can't afford a horse. Horses are a lot of money. Chad, if you want to buy a full adult like broken horse, it's already trained. You can ride it. It's not gonna fucking bronco bust your ass up. How much is a horse? Like a well-behaved adult horse that's not gonna fucking kick your ass off. 13K, 15K. Okay, let's call it that. And then you have to feed it. You have to house it, right? Got to keep it brushed. You got to do its feet. Horse have toenails. What are horse toenails called? What is that called? Horse toenails. Hoof. A hoof. It's called a hoof. Hooves. It's called a hoof. It's like one big toenail, and then you have to put shoes on it. That's a pain in the ass.
Got her boyfriend Jones
horse
an
toenails.
Inflatable dinosaur costume for his birthday, and he wore it for her senior prom. They snapped these funny photos with her in a beautiful red gown.
Do you
and
think
him
they?
in
Never
his
mind.
prehistoric gear.
Never mind.
They also have photos of Jones in his tuxedo, but the photos in the dinosaur costume are way better. In 2017,
I bet.
Nicole Hall wore this T-Rex costume to spice things up in a boudoir photo shoot.
Oh
Her
my
friend,
God.
the photographer Kissy Spicer, came up with the idea.
This girl, whatever she looks like. Hold up. Where's the This is this type of girl. Hold on. This is gonna be worth it. Give me 1 minute here. This is gonna be worth it. Just wait, please. And here we go. It's this type of girl.
Hi everyone, I am new. Holds up spork, my name is Katie, but you can call me T3H Pengu 1N of DOOM. Lol, as you can see I am very random. That's why I came here. To meet random PPL like me _carrot. I am 13 years old. I am mature for my age though. I like to watch Invader Zim with my girlfriend. I am bi, if you don't like it deal with it. It's our favorite TV show. BCUZ, it's SOOO random. She's random too of course, but I want to meet more random PPL smiley face, like they say the more the merrier. Lol, neways I hope to make a lot of friends here, so give me lots of comments. DOOMMMM. Less than, me buying random again _carrot hee toodles.
Toodles.
Nicole gave her husband the hilarious and sexy dinosaur photos on their wedding day. In 2023, this baby kangaroo learned how to hop with the help of a woman dressed up as a kangaroo, pouch and all. It looked to us like the baby is getting the hang of it.
Chat, kangaroos, based or cringe? I think based. I think kangaroos are based. I like kangaroos. Cringe? I think they're based. I like them.
From 2016, this woman from Norway claimed she was a cat trapped in a
Okay, what the hell is wrong with Europeans? First, it's the Finns, and now it's the Norwegians. What is going on in Europe?
human's body. She wore cat ears, a fake fluffy tail, and crawled around on all fours.
Yeah.
And said she planned to live as a cat for the rest of her life. In March of 2024, this woman in a giant fox head fed an orphan baby kit.
This thing is so scuffed. This thing is fucked up.
It may have looked silly, but it was saving the little fox's life.
Wearing a fox mask, while her vision when she first opens her eyes isn't going to be fully developed, she'll see an outline, and I want that outline and that fuzzy picture to be fox. We don't want the first thing that they see in this world to be human.
You're just a fucking sex creep. You just have a weird fetish. Don't try to pass the buck onto the baby fox. You're a weird sex freak.
To be fox. We don't want the first thing that they see in this world to be a human.
The goal is to return the baby fox to nature without making any significant human connection.
There
No,
you
I
go.
don't talk to her. I want her to hear nature sounds, and thankfully we've been able to find other fox kits, so she's going to be able to have her little conversations with other fox kits soon. The goal
That's
is to
great.
get them back out into the wild for a great chance of survival where they can recognize their own species.
Dude, I learned something weird. I was talking to my mom. She spent the night the other day. So my cousins, two of them are twins. They are, it's boy girl. What's that called? Is that fraternal twins? If they're boy girl, anyway, they're yeah, it is fraternal twins. Okay, boy girl, right? And so they are about 2 years younger than me. So I never knew this. My mom told me when they were 2, 3, 4, up to around age 5, the boy, my cousin, he refused to speak English and he was barking. He was barking and making dog noises up until age 5. And then the girl, my female twin, or my female cousin, his female twin, she would translate for him into English. Like and because they're always together, she would translate the dog barking into English. And so he would bark, and then she would say, "Oh, he's hungry." And then my aunt would bring them food. And they did that until they were age 5. And then one day he woke up and he started speaking English. Seriously. Like, I'm not fucking with you. I guess I Googled it. I guess that's a thing some kids do, especially if they've got like dogs in the house. If you have like 3, 4, 5 dogs and you're growing up alongside a bunch of dogs, sometimes kids will copy the mannerisms and the behavior of dogs. And it's also like a confidence thing. Like maybe you're kind of shy and you're not so confident in your speech abilities, right? So you just kind of like default to speaking dog. That's a real thing. I didn't know. My cousin did that until age 5. He was a fucking dog. I didn't know that.
And continue to reproduce.
That's crazy.
In March of 2024, a zoo in Japan had a training drill to prepare it for if a tiger was ever on the loose. An employee wearing a white sweatshirt with a tiger-striped hat pretended to be an escaped tiger. He prowled on all fours as zoo employees sprang into action.
This makes sense.
People playing tourist were evacuated and net barriers were raised around the escaped animal. A truck carrying animal experts and veterinarians drove closer to the human tiger. They simulated the use of a tranquilizer dart and waited for their prey to get drowsy.
He's making a run for it.
In. After being secured with rope, the tiger was lifted onto a stretcher, put on the back of a truck, and
they
driven
wrapped his
away.
ass up.
For inside edition.
Yeah, they killed him. They shot him. That guy died. You ever hear the story about Mike Tyson and the gorilla, the silverback gorilla? So this is in the 90s. Mike Tyson, the famous boxer, he's in his prime, okay? And he was at the zoo. I forget which zoo. Might have been New York City. Anyway, he's in his zoo, walking around with his entourage, and he's looking at the gorilla enclosure, and there was a big-ass silverback gorilla that was kind of fucking with some of the smaller gorillas. It was like bullying the other smaller gorillas. And Mike Tyson didn't like that. He didn't like that this silverback gorilla was kind of fucking with the other smaller gorillas. That made him mad. And so he pulled aside the zookeeper and he said, "Hey, zookeeper, hey, I don't like what that gorilla's doing. I'll give you 10K. I'm going to give you 10K. I want to go inside the enclosure and I want to go box the gorilla." And so unironically, he tried to pay the zookeeper $10,000 to go inside the enclosure. He wanted to Mike Tyson bear box fight a fully grown silverback gorilla. And now he actually tried it. And now Mike Tyson. And now you have the question, who would have won? Mike Tyson, the year is 1995, in his prime, greatest fighter of all time, versus a fully grown silverback gorilla. Who do you think? Who do you think would have won? Let me take a look at the chat. You guys saying gorilla easy? I'm gonna give such a hot take here. I think Mike Tyson had the form, the knowledge, the speed. I think all Tyson would have to do is get one punch on the nose of the gorilla, and that gorilla has a fully grown... No, think about this. Listen to me, okay? Yes, a fully grown silverback gorilla could fuck up Mike Tyson. But in actuality, how would this play out, okay? Listen to me, guys. Before, just shut the fuck up. Listen to me. Is a gorilla used to getting punched full speed in the nose, bloody nose. Your clock is wrong. You're fucked up. What the fuck was that? Listen, no, a silverback gorilla is not used to that. Okay, and so I really think if Mike Tyson landed right on the nose, right between the eyes, that gorilla, it would be so disoriented. He'd say, "Whoa, I respect you. Whoa, no one has ever stood up to me like that before. Whoa, okay, I submit. For you, Mike Tyson, I kneel. For you, I'm gonna yield. Okay, for you, I respect that show of dominance. And I actually think that Mike Tyson, if he wanted, could become the leader of a tribe of gorillas in the jungle. If you listen, here's what I'm saying. I would bet money on this. If you paradropped Mike Tyson with a fucking, what's not called an umbrella, a parachute. If you parachute drop Mike Tyson in 1995 into the fucking Congo jungle, okay, give it 2 weeks, he would have an entire gorilla army. Do you understand me? These gorillas would rally around him, and he'd be punching gorillas left and right, left hook, right in the snout until they submitted. He would be the leader, okay? He would have his own tribe. That's what I think. Easily so, by the way.